All right, we are back December 27th. This is volume 2 of my computer would work here. Penny stocks that could make you 10,000 plus possible in a swing. Who knows? Penny stocks revealed volume 2. See if my computer is working here. It looks like it's recording. Yes. All right, let's take a look. Let's start at UAVS. This is a drone company. They do a lot of things with drones. Founded 2009, Seattle, Washington. Nope, this is wrong. Let me see here. Let me get the right screen. It was founded in 2010, Wichita, Kansas. Designs, develops, produces unmanned aerial vehicles or drones. And let's take a look at the chart here. Back in May, this stock made a huge run up to 550 plus, bounced back to this, like, close to the 1 level, bounced again to 350, came back to 2, then got to 3, and then look at this, back and forth, 250, and exploded up to 850. This has been on a massive run for this stock. Now, the thing with this stock is, once you have big moves, usually it'll drop, like a lot of these stocks. This could come all the way to 250 if this comes down, or it could bounce around 13 EMA, bounce up again, test this 850. You can see in the past, this made as high as 28.14. Here's the 20 level. Look at this back and forth, major spikes, 2016, 17, 18. If this really starts to move 10, 15, 20 again, it's possible. So you got to be careful with this. It's made huge run already. 459 million market cap. Float is 46 million. Not much ownership. So you can clearly see there's your high as of now. So that is it for that. All right, here's ASRT. It does specialty pharmaceutical company in the United States, operates. Product includes Cambia, non-steroidal anti-inflammation drug, founded in 1995 in Lake Forest, Illinois. It has an market cap 40 million, 55% institutional ownership, float 91 million. So you can clearly see this has been in a downtrend. August of last year really dropped hard. It dropped to 70 cents, dropped to 60. It's made bounces to, you can clearly see 150, then dropped hard again. Double bottom here at 35 cents. Tried to get back to 50 cents. This is extremely tight wedge. If any news breaks in this, this will get to the 1 level. I'm looking for a 1. Clearly you can see 150. So you can see them lines pretty much clearly at this point. And you don't want this going lower than 35 cents if you're a penny player. So that's for ASRT. And clearly the wedge pattern again. The wedge. All right, let's go to solo. The electric vehicle space has been on fire. It says market cap 572 million. Float 63 million. Develops, manufactures, and sells electric vehicles in Canada. Founded 2015, Vancouver. You can clearly see the spike up to 7 back in 2018 and 2019. Then it faded all the way down to $1. Then it rolled up to 5. Then for months till November, it was going pretty much sideways to down a little bit. And then we spiked up at 3. And then this went all the way to 1360. Look at this. And came back, hovering at 7, 6 line. And this one's pretty easy to read as far as, if this 6 line don't hold, this could fall all the way back to, just below 3 or 230. If this holds and this keeps consolidating, this could spike back up to 11, that line. So look for that. You wanna So with the electric vehicle space, this is putting in ever since these big spikes. See this higher and higher again. So it's possible in this. So just look at your levels. Definitely be careful. CIDN. Let's see what this does. It does television, movie theaters, or independent movies. Company operates platforms, 2 segments, content, does all kinds of stuff. Digital cinema assets, 12,000 domestic. For movie screens, okay, it does a lot. Big readings on this. Trying to read all through this. September 13, change its name or something like that. 2000 is headquartered in New York. Market cap 86 million. Float 85 million. Not much ownership. Take see the spike right here back in May. This is this year, to 250. Then this thing went all the way up. Must have had great news here. The 6 from this like 150 level. Look at that spike. Then we dropped all the way down to that 50-cent level. The low's pretty much been holding. This thing crashed into 0, at least yet. Did spike at the 1 again recently. It's going back down. I watched for the 50-cent level hold. And then see this getting tighter. I expect some sort of news and this will spike up again. Could be 150 to 1 or 1 to 150. Any really good news, this could take off again. Anything's possible, but so you can look for that. All right, SXTC. This is a China play. 2005 was based in Tazou, China, pharmaceutical research development. Market cap 19 million. Institutional ownership 13%. Institutional or insider 13. Institutional 8%. Float is about 45 million. So this spiked all the way back up to 22 plus in January 2019. Fell all the way back down. Look at this. This thing was like, then this fell all the way to 8. Look at this, all the way down 33 cents. And then it kept falling to about just below 25 cents. It spiked a little bit to 40, little spike again. Another wedge. See this? The tightening of the wedge. As long as that low holds. When you get this low, unless it's going to 0, that's why it can't go much lower than 25 cents. You go to 10, 15 cents. But that's why you're getting these spikes. Unless something happens and they go bankrupt, which a lot of them do, though. They go to the OTC market. So, watch your 25-cent level. If this can get news, 50 cents, 75, $1 right there. Maybe 125, 150 with really strong news on that. So that is that. ADXS. Market cap 37 million. Institutional ownership 17%. Float 62 million. clinical stage biotechnology company focuses on discovery, development, commercialization of listeria-based antigen delivery products in the States, blah, blah, blah. Founded in 2002 in Princeton, New Jersey. So this is another stock, was 100, probably a reverse split, was never 100. They did a reverse split back in April last year. Then this came all the way down from $4 to 25 cents. That was last year. And then this thing spiked to 150, 50 cents, you know, rolling down slowly, nothing going on, 30 cents. So you can see this line right here. See this? It's getting tighter and tighter. So this is either going to zero, something's going to happen, or which probably will eventually, though. Most of these do go down to nothing at some point, but 50 cents, 75, $1. There's the 150. So these are pretty easy lines to read on this. So if you get some major news here, I don't know, who knows, like buyout, they merge, I would look for that on this stock. NXTD has market cap 44 million, insiders own 50%, institutional 12%, float 29 million. They provide products and services for healthcare applications, payment solutions through internet. Founded 2011, Oxford, Connecticut. So this was 2016, you know, 10 plus, almost 15. Did a reverse split during that 2016 year. Some spikes, spiked again 2018 all the way up to 850, and we go all the way back to near 50 cents, you know, come back down again, 30 cents. So 30 cents is a real big line. See this here, a little bit below too. We've touched 1, 2, you know, bulk of times, almost 5 times, spikes in between near 75 cents plus. And then this was 40 cents. And then this thing spiked at 210. Look at this spike recently. Then we're going back and forth or fading a little bit. You know, this could come all the way back to 30 cents. Anything's possible. It could bounce from a 1320 EMA. You know, this could spike through this if we get more good news. So if it does, look for the reclaim of 150. So watch that 150 level. This is NLTX. Biopharmaceutical company develops immunotherapies, cancer, inflammation, autoimmune disorders. Founded 2003, Seattle, Washington. Market cap 451 million. Insiders own 20% plus. Institutional own 66%, which is real good. Floats 33 million. Yeah, this had that big gap down in July of 2018. This thing fell to $2 for a year pretty much. Then it bounced 13 plus. You know, came back down to 9, bounced again. $6, and this bounced to 18, 10. Yeah, this is going back and forth. Some major moves here. And then, you know, Friday this had 7 million. Hasn't had volume like that in a long time, if ever. With their news of, what's their news? I don't see news here. All right, so look at this too, the bigger picture. Look at these lines. 20 is a major line, and just below, you know, 17, a little bit above 18. So this low is getting higher. Now we're spiking back and forth. So look anywhere between, I would say 10 to this 20 level. It's very important for this, this move on this stock. All right, SNKA, clinical stage biopharma, therapies based on human neurons, stem cells, molecular compounds. It's founded in 1996, Germantown, Maryland. Market cap 14 million, not much ownership. Float 17 million. So this has done a lot of reverse split. See this, 2017. Yeah, the gap of 100, that's because of reverse split. It did another one here, July. And then right here, you have a big gap between 364, and then it fell all the way down to 75 cents. And a spike, look at this spike. That's incredible. That is a massive wick up to 4 plus. Came back down to 50 cents, spiked again, 50 cents to 50 cents, 1, 2, 3, 3 times plus. That's a very key level in this. Moved up to 60 to 130 plus, and it came back down a little bit. Last 2 days have been strong. Another one, like you can see the same pattern. These are getting wider to tighter, so they're spiking, more and more. This spikes up again, $1 plus, $1.50, $2. Look for them levels. Look for that 50 cents is to be your hold at that point. INUV, 49 million market cap. Institutional ownership 31%. Insiders own 10%. Float 87 million. Together with subsidiaries, technology company develop sells information technology solutions. They do video, mobile, TV, blah, blah, blah. Founded in 1987, Little Rock, Arkansas. So look at this trend down ever since 2016. Major bounces. The trend lines, $3. It goes down to 50 cents, bounces to 150. Comes to 20 cents. And this bounces all the way up to 110 and sideways. The low's been holding pretty good from 20 cents to 35. And, and this is another one. This spikes up 75, $1. Pretty good view on this. You can see here. That would be the levels I would look at. As this keeps coming down the high, the spikes are getting, lower as far as so look for the 75 spike to $1 in this. And then your stop's going to be about 35 cents. NVIV, market cap 13 million plus 13.5 million. Float 19 million. Insiders in 12%. They do research and clinical stage biomaterials, biotechnology, engages in development of biopolymer scaffolding, spinal cord injuries. 2003 was incorporated, Cambridge, Massachusetts. Another one, this is the major spikes. You can see this. Let's go all the way back down here. Let's see, the 7 level reverse split February. You have a nice gap here. We'll call it, the 5 level. It came all the way down to this 1 level. We bounced a few times, 2. And, this is a very nice gap here to 110-ish. Look at this 50 cent. It held, went sideways. We went sideways ever since November. A little few spikes here to 70. Volume's pretty good on the up days. It's a clear gap here where this could go. So, I would look for, it'll blow by 75 cent easy. Any news in this gets the one, just seeing here, 150, I would say. But any good news, $1 to 150. So, and this one, some charts look better than others for these stocks. They're garbage stocks, but you can get, great moves on these if you know how to plan. Let's move on. We have check. Market cap 17.99 million, not much ownership. Float is 42 million. It's a clinical stage medical diagnostics company engaged in development of capsule-based low X-ray screening to detect polyps, masses, colorectal cancers in Israel. It was founded in 2004 in Israel, Isfaya, Israel. So let's look at recently. Back in April, it's had this gap down from 50 cents. You know, played back and forth near 75, bounced again near 75 plus, then faded 35 cents and faded to 25 and bouncing into 40. Recently bounced near 50. So what's this going to do? You know, this touching it at 50 recently, 75 a dollar. This gets good news too. This is all, you'll get a lot of these spikes on good news. And those spike hard because most are low float. So 50, 75, look at this dollar right there. That is possible. The low, you know, 25 cents is not good if this falls that far. So AIN, market cap 80 million. Insiders, no one owns, not in float. 40 million. Develops research, multiple type of cancers, deficiency disorders, injectable formulation of natural alpha interferon, treat category of genital warts, sexually transmitted diseases, founded in 1996. Pascala, Florida. So this too, stock's been running down. Last year around September, it's had to move to 350, then bounced to 50 cents, and it's really moved up January 2020, all the way to 7. This total reversal. Then we dropped, you know, we're back and forth 2, 350, 4, $2. The low's been holding at least, you know, above 150. I'll look for a spike again around 350. And you know, you don't want this to go below 150 on this. So this chart has potential, not a bad chart. All right, trying to 2 more to go here. A lot of these, so many penny stocks go over. Ship, you know, shipping company in Greece. They're founded. Doesn't say that, does it? It says dry bulk, Greece. Market cap 33 million. Insiders own 59%. That's pretty good for insider ownership. Float 56 million. All right, so this dropped too after the reverse split. This was like 60, and they split it, whatever it was. Came all the way down. Really bad. And that's why too, these don't immediately, when you see this gap down, like, yeah, they're going to come back. Not exactly. They could fade a long time like this one did. It's faded to $2, then a reverse split again back in July. And then it had a gap down again. And 40 cents level has been pretty big in this. So a big bulk in September, another November, which is actually good to see. So you see that hold. You know, we're at 50 cents now. This could easily double to 1 plus. You know, real strong news, 1 to 2. Back to that line here. See this $2? You get good news. So that's potential. If you hold this long and you're just holding this down here. If you bought it down here, like took a shot, people swing these, and you're looking for a double, that could be a nice play here if this really holds up well. All right, ATOS, this will be the last one for volume 2. Market cap 39 million. Float 9 million. Develops and markets medical devices, laboratory tests. therapeutics, breast health conditions, United States. It's founded 2009 in Seattle, Washington. Let's take a look at this one. Yeah, ever since 2017, this has been fading down. Major spikes up to 15, reverse split back in May 2018. Then this fell to like 90 cents, 80 cents, then a huge spike to 7. Then we fell all the way back again to 75. Then we spiked again to 5. Back this year in August. Now we're faded again. And we have a gap now here around 150. And it's right above that $1 zone. This looks like clearly you'll get a spike up here. The way this chart looks. So see the 75 hold 1, 2, looks like 3 times. And you have the open gap here, which I think will blow right through this with news. You eventually, that's why you get all these spikes. You're getting news or pumps, whatever's going to happen here. So I would look for that. That's good potential. You see the volume building too. A lot of volume down here. It's oversold. Even for penny stocks, indicators don't work as well, but you can see this here. So, that's on that. So that is the last one for today. I was trying to get 2 of these done, but I was doing things today. So that's it. So take a look at this and see what you think. Comment my YouTube. And that is it for now on these penny stocks. That is it. Peace. Please subscribe and like the channel.